It's 12:30 a.m., December 31st, 22 degrees, and Amy Berbert leaves her house alone with a bag.
Man, it's real cold.
This trip, this performance, is the beginning of the end for Amy. The end of the road this early morning takes her to the end of North Avenue. She's taking a photo of an empty bar.
Like, I kind of want the whole building in it.
It's near where Keith Patterson was killed.
For me, the photos speak a lot louder than the words.
Let's get to the words first.
I can still kind of hear the phone call.
Shantae Gardner remembers them.
It feel like yesterday. You know what I mean? It feel like yesterday.
It's 80 degrees on an April night on Gwynn Oak Avenue.
Because you would never in a million years think that Mookie would be gone.
Maurice Bram's family remembers those words, even if his sister can't find them.
I can't even explain the pain. It's just like, it's hard.
Bram was homicide victim number 86, April 28th, 2016, 7:40 p.m. The minute is approaching.
I'm looking at it like this. That man and woman had a child, a mother, a father, a sister, a brother.
Amy is here to document it. Mookie's family is here to observe it. Most anniversaries are not like this.
I don't want to say that I'm the only person remembering these people, but I think in some cases I am.
Now, let's get to the photos. Those are what Amy knows speak louder.
It's January 1st to December 31st.
The work began for her January 1st.
And they barricaded the door and they set the house on fire.
It started as a school project, but has morphed into a performance art.
Like, I don't get to pick the locations either.
Every homicide scene.
I took this photo really early in the morning. That's probably not when the murder happened. That's just when the police found the person.
She snaps it a year later to the minute.
Just to think that like a year ago today, right here, like someone was dying.
Sabrina Kelly.
Kenneth Collins. Tyrese Watson.
Sierra Burley.
Marvin Saunders.
318 names.
Taji Anthony.
Marvin Anderson.
318 pictures. 318 captions.
Anthony Davidson.
Marvin Sanders.
Travis Lane.
The list goes on and on.
Her project, called Remembering the Stains on the Sidewalk, it honors them.
He laid down here. That was his final steps.
4 months into the project, Amy met her first grieving mother, April 8th, 1:06 p.m.
The year to the date is today.
Homicide victim number 63, Jerry Cook, was 24. He had a son.
So I have had people ask what I'm doing, and then when I explain, they say, oh yeah, it happened right there.
Right there on Chelsea Terrace. His mom lives about 5 houses down.
Every day. It's like torment for a minute. I have to really pray to get myself together.
Let's jump ahead 170 days, September 25th.
Someone was killed somewhere near here. We're just trying to figure out exactly where.
Amy is on Park Heights Avenue.
Yeah.
She's struggling to find the homicide scene.
Thank you for your help.
Police only released the block where victims are killed.
It took me a little while at first to realize that just because I see balloons and a teddy bear or candles or whatever, it might not be for that murder, because then you look down the block and there's 3 more sets of balloons.
Tonight, homicide victim number 230, Marlon Harris.
It was easy to think of them all as individuals when it was January. Like picture a person lying on the sidewalk over there, like bleeding to death.
Amy's collection is growing. So is she.
I started it for the victims, and I'm finishing it for the whole community.
She's here. And here, most of the time, it's only her.
For me, it's almost the performance of it is more important than the images.
Bennett Place, December 4th.
It's not so much about what the picture looks like, it's about being there.
Homicides 294, 295, and 296.
In the building behind you, like, there were 3 people found dead. For me to be able to come back and honor each individual person, to me, it's had a big impact.
As her project draws closer to an end,
Okay.
she recalls details.
3 people shot inside of a bar, only one of them died.
The stories behind the photos.
And apparently they stomped him to death.
It was a barber. He was shot in his barber shop.
But before that, I don't think that there had been a murder in this neighborhood for like 10 years.
All of her photos wind up on social media, Instagram and Facebook. She intentionally leaves out people and identifiers in all of her photos. Her cover photo breaks that rule.
You see this big graffiti hashtag long live J-Rock.
September 5th, 2016.
J-Rock. And that was his nickname.
Homicide number 212, Jawan Pritchett. He was 25.
It really just made me wonder who wrote it. And like, I feel like that's kind of the epitome of this whole project, is like, maybe the media didn't remember it, maybe society in general doesn't care about these people, but someone did. Like, whoever spray painted that did. And now that person's gone out of that person's life.
As 2017 violence increased, Amy tried to press pause. The city went on, but someone, Amy, remembered.
I mean, the whole reason I started this project was because I felt like these people mattered and no one else seemed to realize that.
So now we're back to where we started. New Year's Eve. She snaps her last photo. It's final.
It's not final though, because like, as much as they are individuals, this guy is one in like a sea of numbers. My project is done, but that doesn't really mean anything. Like, the homicides are still happening, the poverty is still a thing, like nothing changed.
Nothing, except for Amy. In Baltimore, Paul Gessler, Fox 45 News.